Yes, I have some other stuff here, but you'll see what that's going on. I have yellow potatoes. I have put in shaved, like on a cheese grater, 4 cups. And I'm going to season it up. I've already put some salt in there. I'm going to put some pepper. And then I'm going to put what is my seasoning salt. So my seasoning salt is paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and I think it's, and parsley. Parsley and marjoram. So that's what I've made for my seasonings, but you can do whatever you want to. So what you're going to do is you're going to get it all in there and toss it. So depending on how you want your crust to taste, if you were making a Whole30 egg casserole that had maybe a Texas feel to it, had some Mexican kind of stuff, you could probably make your own taco seasoning. I wouldn't suggest buying a package because it has lots of sugars in it. But you could, like, gear it around there and have some, like, chili spices and things like that. If you're low FODMAP, then you would, omit your garlic and you would omit your onions and you would figure out what would taste good on that. So we're going to toss this. While you tossed it, you would feel like it was pretty wet. It's a pretty wet consistency. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to squeeze it. And a lot of this water-like liquid is going to come out. So just squeeze it. Yep. Okay, good. Squeezed it and I've transferred it into a bowl. So this is 4 cups of grated potatoes, and they've been seasoned up. All the excess water has been squeezed out. You could add a few more seasonings. I did it beforehand because I wanted it to be mildly flavorful, but not so much that it was going to take over the dish. Okay, so we're going to add 2 eggs to it, and then we're going to hand mix it, like, with your nice clean mittens, and then we're going to transfer it to your greased pan. It's now transferred in there. I've made it as compact as possible. The eggs are kind of, they're kind of squishy, so we'll see how it all works out. I have preheated my oven to 375, and I'm going to put that in for about 11 minutes. Because it's a doubled recipe, I might have to cook it for 21. I'll keep you posted. Okay, so this is my hash brown crust so far. It's looking semi there, but I want to really crisp it up, kind of get it like, I want to say French fry-y, if you know what I mean. Just nice and crispy. So I'm going to turn on the broiler and I'm going to keep going. That's about right. These are bad boys, are my turkey sausages. They're gluten-free and they have no sugar. Yay! And so I'm going to cut them. And then I'm going to take out their lovely filling. Yeah. It would have help. Not a sharp knife. Okay. So I'm going to take out the filling. And then I'm going to throw that in a pan and kind of get that ready to go into the omelet portion. Select vegetables and stuff that I'm going to put in here. I got some peppers, some broccoli, and then in the bottom, you can't really see too much. Oh, I guess you can. I've chopped up a whole bunch of baby spinach, and I'm going to add that as well as the sausage to the omelet portion. In my bowl, which has some chopped broccoli in it, in my bowl, I am going to add about, I'm going to start with 4, but I might have to add more eggs, so we'll see how much it is. But I have a feeling that I'm going to have to use 6 because, like I said, I'm making a big recipe so that my husband and I can partake in this, not just me. And, I want some leftovers so that I can heat and serve it throughout the week. I'm splitting it, and now I'm making somewhat 4 broken looking sausages, but I'm going to dismantle them after they're done cooking. Makes it a little easier. Yeah, because that's what it ends up doing. It's very aggressive looking, but yeah. So learn from my mistakes. Definitely getting there, still sizzling. Got that crisp going on, so it is ready. See how that extra egg kind of, although it felt smushy at first, kind of sealed everything up so that when I do pour the egg, it doesn't just kind of leak in all through the hash brown. So yep, I'm gonna let that cool down for a tiny bit. Got to see my chopped vegetables on my counter here. So I'm gonna let that cool down for a bit, and then we will move on to the next step, which has to do with my lovely sausages, which are boiling away and making that omelet. Woo! Hopefully that's not too many vegetables. So I just eyeballed it, so everybody cross their fingers and toes for me on this, but this should shrink, right? Again, and this loaded, kind of omelet thing going on, and you could tell that it's just peeking over there in the crust, so it should, knock on wood, be good. The timer for 20 minutes, so that means that I can do a quick 20-minute tidy of my kitchen, and then I'll get back to you. So I'm gonna listen to some music and clean. Yes, fam, yes! That's looking hella good. Still needs some time in the middle though. Need a bit of rotation. Okay, so I put it back in for another 20 minutes. I'm going, yeah, it's a little premature. I'm gonna set it back, and I think we'll go for another 15. So this is taking a little longer than anticipated, but my oven is like super old, and it's like the little oven that could. I've also turned it to broil. I'll throw it back on bake. All right, and maybe I should I was thinking maybe I should cover it, so I might actually do that. Absolutely delicious. Nom 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 nom. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna let this sit and rest and cool down, and then I'm going to cut it into pieces, and that will be my breakfast for the week. I'm going to, so basically it's kind of a grab and go kind of breakfast. So I'm hoping that it will work out. Anything to make my life easier, I'm going for, because I am super lazy. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it works out for you.